for like a couple minutes. So the big picture in this is we broke 500 as a nation in rally, which is ridiculous. Last time we peaked at 350, I believe, on the last ceremony. And this ceremony, we've easily broke 500. Like, we broke 500 like 10 minutes ago. So extremely well done. The growth is immaculate. The summer has been awesome. We had some struggles at the campaign, but all in all, that contributed to our overall success as a nation, increasing our numbers. Every regiment, CO, and staff working really hard to make that happen. And we had some new regiments. Shout out NR9, shout out NR26, which is joining us today, but NR26, you guys open literally this weekend, so you'll just be chilling and watching. And shout out to the Russian speakers who joined us in the past summer, and every regiment has been working really hard. We had regiment splits to make NR9, SSB bringing in all these auxiliary, really successful auxiliary units, and FVK breaking 3 lines. Guard doing extremely well, especially this last weekend. You guys just beat Hungary as well on the 1v1 with a 1k diff with our specs. Kind of rebuilding. I know we had some problems, but we're getting there. So smooth rally from everyone. Really appreciate you guys coming. There's one thing that I want to say before we actually get into the medals. If this does happen to take a little bit too long, please don't dip from the game, okay? If you realize that it's boring, just go AFK on your PC, because I want to maintain the number for as long as possible. So if you see that's boring and, nothing's really happening for you, just go AFK and then come back at 2:30 or something like that, and with your PC on, whatever you do to go chut out and eat, and then come back and play the game. But we're going to get through this. If you want to listen to my retarded voice, you can. But yeah, people that get medals, I mean, obviously you might want to stay because you might get a medal. So, just check. But we'll start. I'm going to start with the propaganda medal. It's pretty self-explanatory. It's for our best artists in the nation, the people that are creating awesome artwork, GFX, videos, all sorts of that good stuff, clips. And I'm going to go one by one, every regiment, all under this medal. It might not be super organized, but when you're called for this medal or any medal with a lot of people in it, do not come front and center. Everyone, jump if you understand. We might break the game, but jump if you understand. Okay, my FPS just dropped. But that's fire. All right, stop jumping. So don't come front and center unless I explicitly say that this medal is for people to come front and center and stand in front of me, because we have a lot of people and a lot of recipients. So I'm going to name out the names and, just be happy for your guys, and then we move on. Propaganda medal, bronze class, Fex Elite, NK Nakota, KVM 8606, Najaska, Karma Hinders, and then NR2 has RLO VSQ, NR9 has Norway Valkyris, NR5 has UA 2000, Lunaros Lamaro XD, Karmag, and Auxils. I think that's one of the Russians. And then SSB has Korolop 12, UF, UZ, FU1, and Mr. Bomb in Leipzig. And FEK has JB Crips, Helltree 233, Slav Cannon 47, Mia Maricasa, and Battleaxe 0011. Battleaxe is the only recipient of the silver class for this medal. Everyone else is bronze. So guys, just chant for them randomly. I'm gonna try to speed through these so we're done in like 20-25 minutes, and then we'll get to our battle. The next medal we have is the General Badge of Honor. I'm not going to try to say these in German because it's a little bit difficult and I'm going to butcher it, but this is essentially just the General Discipline Medal. It's given to everyone who is consistently active and participating in their regiment's community, really showing up every day and trying to make sure that they attend and be active for their regiment and their unit. I'm going to start with Guard Corps, and I'm going to go through every regiment down. So, ASD 1833-14-7, the Musket Master 2121, Nicoletti, Dr. Honeypie, Tazarovsky, OMG Waffles, LOL Sick 312, Brian's Chicken Dodo, Little. Then we have Y Cruz Z _ Haker 54, Marozik 2029, Perseki 123462, Demon Ninja 2011, Zeish HG, Sashok 3512, Vasilic 3475, LOL 1000K, Dilamane, Dofi 434. Then for NR2, we have no recipients for this one because I believe all of them were given last time. And NR9, we have XXX Bio Bacter, CO Tex Official, Gojira Pro, Dinosaur Soldier Boy, Celine Hunter. For enter 5, we have Lord 456217, Sable Tiger 21, Ascar 2410, Isoletin 3, Kexel 857, Robbie _Z. For SSB, we have Ism Jam 13, Aethelred 555, Mikhail 0701, Al _112 720, Maybod Knight 09, Price is Best, S Mohu 1, BBQ Sauce 1, I Like My Cookies 1221, 44 Chesta, Mario's Pizza 123, Commissar. And then for FEK, we have Dr. Jack Q, Shiboki, Named Vinny, Trem 56434, Neo Spiriton 2, and Sothful. And Sothful, I believe, is the only silver class for this one as well, who's just getting their previous one upgraded. All right. Next medal on the docket, we have the Military Decoration Medal. This is basically, it's like, imagine the Discipline Medal that we just gave out, the General Badge of Honor, but it's for people that can frag, people that come every day for their companies and their communities and units, and they attend and they frag out and get a lot of kills, and they perform really well on the battlefield. So I'm going to start with the Guard Corps again, and then we're going to go down the list of regiments. Alvinity, the Shadowblade 24, Kalane Invictus, Y. Cruz Haker 54, sorry if I butchered the names, Morozic 2029, Perseki 123462, Demon Ninja 2011, Zysh HG, Sashok 3512, Vasilic 3475, LOL 1000K, Dilamane, Dofi 434, Captain Obvious 2243, Big Belly Benson. For Enter 2, we have this is the one. Qzin ZZ, Roblox ID 394MC, 07A Cyndia, Rolex Joven, Mattis 200 is, IP Umpy. For Enter 9, we have XX Electro Eternal, XCOM 1254, Unter Dem Seiger Kran, sorry if I butchered that hella. For Enter 5, we have, that was the right one, right? Yep. For Enter 5, we have Gogo Layashka 228, Xiaoba, Hammerhead, Iced Cane, Lord 456217, Lurally Zingo, X Pisco, that's R3D4KSHNS, Siska, Dante 699, Huesoso. Guys, when you guys make your Roblox accounts, please use a name that's pronounceable. Holy shit. Huesos Banya FUM 2012 0_0, Miha _TCH14. For SSB, we have, I believe, no recipients for this, but that might be because they're from the last ceremony. So honestly, we might upgrade some of those as well just to get some more medals out, or some upgrades to the existing ones. For FVK, we have Moon of _Asia, Fizzled, Sagebird, Helltree 233, Neo Spiriton 2, SB _Retro, and Vandur. All right. I'm going to take a little pause before we go to the recruitment medal because we have a bunch of classes and we're just going to explain it. So, recruitment medal, we have, it's like a core-wide thing for, or I guess a nationwide thing at this point. And essentially, we have 4 classes. We have the bronze, silver, and gold class, which is dependent on how many recruits you get. And then we have a recruitment order that is given out as the final 4th class for people that surpass like a really high amount of recruits, which I don't remember right now. But essentially, as you have a higher class, it just means that you've recruited more people. And if you're not in this list and you know that you received that many recruits, thank you, LA, it's 100 plus recruits. If you're not in this list and you know you received that many recruits, then that simply means that we forgot and we're going to add you in later, and you can DM the core CO or your regiment CO, and they can get it added after the ceremony. And let's do another game-breaking thing. Jump if you understand. Nice. All right, so we're going to start with Guard Corps. Can I have, and by the way, I'm going to skip anything that is gold class or more for this. And then I'll announce gold class at the end of it, and you can come front and center if you have gold class or the order, okay? All right, so bronze and silver, I'm just going to name your names and just be happy. Can I have Gago Nidimonia, TOP298, that's from Guard. Then from Enter 2, we have Cottony Human 123, Rocky Joe 2017, Kanja, Q Zins, and Jordan Poole. For Enter 9, we have Heartwood. For Enter 5, we have Bailarine Jonade 4, sorry if I butchered that, Jaru Luralizino, IDFE BXLE, Sigma Boy 123493, Vanny 4KA 10,000, and PO4, I think that's like Pawaka not. I don't know. I'm saying these things wrong for sure. For SSB, we have Named Yui, upgraded to the silver class. Astro Angelo 09 upgraded to the silver class. Mentally crippled Nub. These are all bronze. Ass Z Ryan Vane, Viley's Papa Smurf 062, Adrian 97. That's all bronze. The first two were silver. For FEK, we have one bronze, and I'm going to switch back and we're going to do gold and then who got the order. So Waffles Maple, you have the bronze class from FEK. And now I'm going to head back, and I know we have some gold and ordered classes. If you received a gold class or an order, come front and center. I'm just going to give you your flowers pretty much. Just kind of appreciate you. So Lamet, front and center for gold class. And then let me sift through. From FVK, we have Germany's Ace for gold class and Dr. Jack Q for the recruitment order. Front and center. Front and center. I hope these guys are here. I know Jack is. Please, Jack. Jack! Maybe not.
He's trying. He's making it there.
I can't see it. Oh, I see him. Oh, God, he's lagging. The Indonesian Wi-Fi. Thank you. All right. Damn, bro. It's kind of tough. Yo, Clarence, get a flick of this. All right. So pretty much I'm just going to... Oh, Germany's is here too. Awesome. So these three, obviously...
I'm right here.
I know, I can see. It's fine. These three in particular, and I can assure you there's more than just these three. There's also people that received it last ceremony. But if we're missing people... Shut up, Saddam. If we're missing people, we'll get you your medals afterwards. But for the three that we have here with the gold class for Lamet and Germany's, and then we have the order for Dr. Jack Q, you guys are amazing recruiters. Okay, I think like this is like from last ceremony too, like branching off from last ceremony, it was like some ridiculous stuff from everyone that was recruiting, and I really appreciate that. This is like 100+ recruits for Dr. Jack. And Ellie, how much is it for the gold class? 75? Or is it 75? Nice. So like 75 recruits is ridiculous. Like you're contributing to like some regiments, like that's like a fourth of some regiments. And what Aaron Z, thank you for the comment there, is pretty much saying is that your guys' recruitment helped us break 500 so easily today. So I appreciate that really heavily. You guys can go back to your spots, and I hope you guys really enjoy your medals. All right, guys, let's get a chant for these guys in particular. Control Q. Let's do hoorah on 3. 1, 2, 3, hoorah. Beautiful chant. Let's move on. Starting with Guard Corps, we're going to go to the next medal in the list. This is the Honor Guard Medal. So this is the Flag Bearer Award, essentially. And we're only going to have like a sporadic couple for each regiment. And if a regiment forgot to add theirs, then we can add them afterwards, so don't be disheartened. So starting with Guard, we have 6 U Soy for bronze class. I definitely butchered that. I'm sorry, bud. For NR2, we have 3 recipients. Domino Valkyrus, upgraded to silver. Caramel Gamer 8, upgraded to silver. And Sam 741 for bronze. NR9, we have... I believe no recipients for this, but Yaker, if you want to apply that later on, then we can have someone added. And same with NR5. For SSB, we have 1 recipient, Mario's Pizza 123 for the bronze class. And for FEK, we have a bunch of recipients. We have like 7. Fish is Rock Hard for bronze. Otto's the Great bronze. Dallum bronze. Erase bronze. Cool Guy 133462 bronze. Sothful bronze. And the Carson upgraded to silver. Really good. I would tell you guys to come front and center. I'm just going to explain. What's up? Damn. Okay. Pretty much this medal is given to like the utmost, like best, like flag guards, flag bearers, flag people that are working really hard in that regard. And so I really appreciate you guys. I'm going to keep it brief. I'm sorry, but you guys are probably going to be in the spec war today, and I need that flag bearing to be top notch so we can absolutely destroy Sync. I appreciate you guys being so awesome and being active and trying to show up and take initiative with the flag bearer, with being a flag bearer or flag guard, and taking initiative in that regard. Because a lot of rankers, you know, they don't really step up to that plate. So I appreciate that really heavily. I just need to check. Guard Corps has no recipients for the social medal at the current moment, but I know there is some that we can add, so we'll add those afterwards. So I'm going to start with NR2. Social medal, really self-explanatory. Basically, people that are really engaged with their community, talking in chats, being in VCs, etc., etc. So starting with NR2, Osiris Valkyrus, upgraded to silver. Domino Valkyrus, upgraded to silver. Polly, upgraded to silver. Who 8Z, upgraded to silver. And Landed Man, upgraded to silver. Then for Enter 9, we have no one for the social medal. And for Enter 5, we have 2 recipients, which is G-Man Hockey Altus and Ogsouls, both upgraded to the silver class. For SSB, we have 1 recipient. It's Squirtle 8, and he's also being upgraded to the silver class. And for FEK, we have a few recipients. We have Moon of Asia. These are all bronze class, by the way. Moon of Asia, Fizzled, Sagebird, Helltree 233, Neospiriton 2, SB Retro, and Auto Great. Really good job, guys. Keeping engaging with your communities and such. It's really helpful, and we love that. Moving forward, we have the Military Merit Cross. This is like probably like the best, like, you know, I guess ranker merit medal that you can get. Between, you know, ranker ranks and such between regiments. And we're going to have a handful of recipients. So I'm going to have these ones come front and center. We're starting with Guard Corps. And by the way, I think, okay, this is like not supposed to be here. But starting with Guard Corps, we have 2 recipients, both bronze. Sprite Kingy and Ulrich Low, front and center. For Enter 2, we have a bunch of recipients, all bronze. Bobert Valkyrus, Tugichu, Polly, Dutch T, Danny Beachy, BGTO, OK53, Mattis 200 is, Sky 3388, and Cottony Human 123, all bronze. For Enter 9, we have no recipients, and just for another reference for these medals, and just so rankers know and they're aware, is that the medal caps are based on rallies. So if like someone like Enter 9 or Enter 26 is just starting out and they're starting to build their rally, their medal slots will be less, and that's probably why that you'll end up with, you know, not as many medals. However, I am willing to expand that, and I can also personally recommend some medals afterwards, as long as you reach out to your CEO and ask and try to show some like evidence regarding that. Moving to Enter 5, we have no recipients as well. And moving to SSB, we have a lot here. We have all bronze classes, 2 Sac 4, Sems, Coca, Gleb, 537 Gordy, Just Bacon Hero, Nea Soiree, Valderict, sorry, Alex 1484 013, I Like My Cookies 1221, all bronze class. And for FEK, we have Named Vinny and Vandier. Mind you, I did say front and center, guys, but if you didn't come front and center, then I'll just explain how the medals work. For this medal, it's essentially just a way to recognize those that are like the utmost best rankers that we have. Not just rankers, it can also include staff. It's just people that are like really high quality, really hardworking, and really engaged in their communities and engaged in the battles and making sure that they're fragging out and getting kills and performing the absolute best for their lines. So really give yourselves a pat on the back if you receive this. It's not a lot that get this kind of medal, so really good job. Moving on to the next one, we have the Staff Medal of Honor. This is just the staff medal. Logistically speaking, if you get this medal, like, you're an amazing administrator, you're an amazing community member, you know how to talk to your rankers, manage them, be great managers between yourselves and the rankers below you, and ensure that the community below you is having a fun time. So it's a really good medal to get, and it's really difficult to receive, and it's a lot of hard work that comes behind it. So can we start with Guard Corps here? I want these guys to come front and center, just for reference. Front and center for this one. Let's not miss that. Jacob Von Lutzow, bronze class. King Aethys, bronze class. Lama Aethys, bronze class. Beanfruit, bronze class. Tom Sherman, upgrade to silver class. Enter 2. Oh my god, he's putting a last second one. We have Look at My Eyes, silver class. Signar 4321, silver class. Clean Casper, silver class. And Landon Man, bronze class. Enter 9, unfortunately, I believe the cap was hit, but I will call out, I mean, I think Jaeger already got this, but can we get Jaeger front and center? And I do want to get Macri and Tanker. We get those two as well, front and center. You 3, if you had the medal already, it's getting upgraded. If you didn't yet, then you're going to get the bronze class. So that's for Enter 9. We're going to move to Enter 5. Enter 5 has 1 recipient, 37_Forzel, bronze class, front and center. And then SSB, we have a bunch here. Singularity Nell, silver class. Eleanor Winters, silver class. GHHHGGDYVO, bronze class. The Mauler, bronze class. Alto Treble, bronze class. Franz Sigma Ringen, bronze class. And Cavalius, bronze class. And lastly, FVK, we have 1 recipient for this bronze class, the silver_TST. Ton of people. Love it. This is for the staff medal. Once again, I kind of explained what it is for, but I just want to give you guys your flowers in particular. This is the kind of medal that we give to those that actually work on the ground, right? So people that are doing platoon work, people that are doing lower NCO support work, and then all the way from lower NCO support work all the way up to like higher administration, higher management, etc., etc. This is what you guys are receiving that medal for, and it takes a lot of work to do that, especially if you're someone like a regiment CO or company CO where you're managing a lot of rankers below you and managing staff below you. That's a bunch of hard work. But in addition to that, we also have like, all these rankers and, they're connected to NCOs in a certain way, such as platoons or sections. And that's a much more broken down process that needs to be elevated and awarded for. So I appreciate you guys a lot. Thank you so much. Hats off to you. Go back to your spots. We're going to move forward. Yeah, it's the Staff Medal of Honor. It says in the note. Oh, is that it? Okay. Saddam, if you meant it for another one, we can just swap it afterwards, okay? Alright. Moving forward, we're going to do the Guard Medal Corps. What is this? Oh, this is the Corps Medal for Guard. Okay, sorry, I was like, what the heck? So starting with Guard, we're going to have Tank Invictus, Q Yoko, Starvelin, and Notify the First. Front and center. Yeah, alright, Saddam. Just fix it in your medal shout, whatever you meant to do it as, and then we'll fix it afterwards. Front and center for those 4 from Guard. This is the Guard Corps Medal. Do we have any Guard people that we can bring up? Because I know Miss is not here. So Happy or British or someone? Do you guys want to improvise real quick and talk about the Guard?
Don't worry, guys. I got it. I got it.
Right. Oh, right, Timmy got it.
He got it. All right, I'm joking.
Oh, Timmy's gone. Never mind.
He's gone. Happy, you can go. Let's start
Okay.
it. So just talk about what the Guard really awards the Corps Medal for and what you appreciate them for, etc. Just the basic stuff.
Yeah, so these are the core members of the Guard. As you can see, these are all our specs. These guys are good at the game, I'm not going to lie. You guys, they always attend. They're always at battles. They're always here for Guard, and they always put us first. So that's the reason they're getting the medal. These guys they just consistently attend, consistently frag out at battles, and consistently are helping the Guard, even when they're rankers. Like, I've had Kyoko ask me questions like, how can he help? Like, it's stuff like that, the reasons that these guys are getting the medal. So,
awesome.
Hats off to them.
Right. Amazing, guys. And you guys can go back to your spots. I'm going to give my hats off for you guys. Go back to your spots. We have a spec battle after the lock-in for, so I'm going to speed through these. By the way, I saw some commotion in the notice. Yeah, so this probably wasn't calmed properly, but you are allowed to recommend Air's Corps medals now. What we can do, though, is that we can just do it after the battle and just figure it out and just add more people to the medals. I don't think there's any problem in adding some Corps medals, so Regiment COs, you can send your recommendations in my DMs afterwards. Moving forward, I think we actually have a recipient for this, but I'm just going to have to check. This is the Dev medal. Maybe we already have people for it, but the general consensus is any existing developers, so Rag, Secret, and Saddam, you guys get your classes upgraded from the Dev medal. If it was already maxed out at Silver, then it isn't upgraded, but someone like Rag might get it upgraded to Silver class. Okay. So that is for the Dev medal. Moving forward from the Dev medal, we have the Commander medal. So this is got some juice here. Front and center for these guys. I'm just going to talk really briefly about how the medal works. Give your hats off, and you can go back, and then we'll be done in the next 5 minutes, I'm sure. Commander medal. For Guard, starting with Guard, then we go through everyone else like usual. Philip Timmy TO2, upgrade to Silver class. Mist Aethys, upgrade to Silver class. Fred 239I, upgrade to Silver class. Kulma 221, upgrade to Silver class. Happy Aethys, upgrade to Silver class. British Duck for Bronze class. NR2, we have Alexander Foz, upgrade to Silver class. LA what? Upgrade to Silver class. Landon Man, Bronze class. Signar 4321, Silver class. NR9, we have Yakerkis, Silver class. Macri Von Lucius, Silver class. And Tanker 9821, Bronze class. For NR5, we have German Pilot 2000, Silver class. GTA 2000, Silver class. For SSB, we have Saddam's to Silver class, named Yui to Silver class, and Nale for Bronze class. FVK, finally, we have Goro upgrade to Silver class, Holy Sinazel, aka Clash, upgraded to Silver class, and Lord 2521 upgraded to, starting at Bronze class. Front and center. Damn, Aaron, that was Aura. All them kneeled. All right, really good job from you guys. These are a bunch of commanders. Yeah, you can, what? All right, these are all the commanders, and not all of them, but this is like some, Happy, hi. I was like, what the heck? I just saw your name, and I was like, I just blurted it out. Pretty much these are all the commanders that we have that we're giving the commander medal to or upgrading it for. This doesn't encompass everyone, though. Yeah, Duck, you did. This doesn't encompass everyone. Obviously, there are a lot of up-and-coming commanders that will receive the commander medal in the future. The commander medal is a recommendational thing, so I receive recommendations or I do them myself. And it's for commanders that are super consistent. They've been here since the start. I'm talking, start of Prussia, start of Denmark, really veteran. And they've been commanding every weekend. They've been, working towards being a main commander, or they already are a main commander. But, if you are someone that's been recently, consistently, leading and such in recent times, in the future, for example, at the end of September, when we have our 1-year anniversary, we'll be doing, giving out those medals as a separate recommendation later. Well, we'll also have core ceremonies and such, so you can get your medals afterwards. But these guys in particular are amazing, really good line commanders, and I appreciate them heavy. So you guys are free to go back to your spots. And I'm going to move forward. And we do have promotions manner, but I could also just not call them up from the center and just say their names. But real quick, I'm going to go over, I don't think we're going to have time to do all of the, tell everyone to come front and center. So everyone, we're going to do a chant for all of the next people, and I'm just going to say your names all in a row, quick fire. All right, guys, let's do a chant in 3, 2, 1 for all these next people. All right, everyone chant. Amazing, amazing. Let's start. So for the Guard Corps, we have Grenadier drafts. I'm going to name names. I'm going to tell you what company you're going to, and then that's that. We're going to go to the next. So Vice Corporal Subspace to enter 1 Guards of Fus. Chivalry Unknown, enter 1 Guards of Fus. Forshivius, enter 1 Guards of Fus. DS Guillots, I'm sorry, enter 1 Guards of Fus. Ike QWQ, enter 1 Guards of Fus. Quadrat Selk 56, enter 2 Guards of Fus. Ren Corbet, enter 2 Guards of Fus. Scoob, enter 2 Guards of Fus. Ergentic, enter 2 Guards of Fus. Clearly Delta, enter 2 Guards of Fus. Kipitch, enter 2 Guards of Fus. And JJ LVD, enter 2 Guards of Fus. Going to enter 2 for Grenadier drafts. We have 1 recipient, Roblox ID 394MC for the enter 2 Grenadier Company. For enter 9, we have no recipients at the moment. I don't think they've opened their Grenadiers yet, but in due time, guys, in due time. Enter 5, we have no recipients either. They just reset. SSB, I believe there is recipients to come, but they're not going to be announced here. They'll be added in a separate shout another time when they're done. For FEK, we have a handful. No, wait, wow, we don't. Okay, I thought we did. That's all right. Then it's just Guard that want to announce at the ceremony. The rest of and enter 2, but the rest of you, it's either your regiment hasn't opened Grenadiers yet, or your regiment just recently did drafts, or they will be doing drafts in the next week or 2 or so. So just sit tight for those. Moving forward, we're gonna go to promotions. Staff promotions. It's a long list. Everyone is up 1 rank. I'm just gonna name names from top to bottom every regiment. Happy Aethys, Arseny 12, Mr. British Duck, Lamet Aethys, Jacob Von Lutzo, Yar, Raidermaker, Alpin, Woner, Little, Captain Obvious 2243, Corvus Invictus, Musket 3K Veka, Avo Aethys, King Aethys, NK Nakota, Carabiner 11, Makar, Pro, Krua, LOL, Selinka 1945, RBX 3050, Art J 71, Fex Elite, Najaska, Von Kleist, Mama I'm a Criminal 12, Quadrat Selk 56, 6 Usoy, Miss Aethys, and Secret L Aethys. For enter 2, we have another handful. LA what? I have to stop doing that. Alexander Foz, Signar 4321, Landon Man, Domino Valkyrus, Clean Casper, Caramel Gamer 8, Polly, Danny, BGTO, Osiris Valkyrus, Little Mate, Rocky Joe 2017, Cotton Human 123, Tatiana MCL, Mattis 200 is, Conja, Dutch T, Cusins, Enub, Barcode, Look at my ice. Enter 9, we have 4 promotions. Yakurikis, Macri Von Lucius, Zonlius, 46 Giants. Enter 5, we have a ton here as well. GTA 2000, German Pilot 2000, Draco, Yin Ryan Axes, Warble SS Term, Chudsy 2005, Noiris X, Lord 45, 6217, Gabriel Better, Ducky Von Star, Ballerina, Joanne D4, Crusted Toenail Biter, Jesus, Super Gem SO, Rodrigo 121300, Red Meatball, Sable Tiger 21, Luralizino, Kariyasu 1, Hammerhead, Carmig, Jaru, Iced Cane, Sigma Boy 123, and Fred _Ungrand FR. For SSB, we have Named Yui, Nally Pally, Casa Farms, Sandervex, Alu, JJ, ZT, Ragni TXT, Puza, FHFF, Foxy 315, Viles, Invest Valor, Sammy 45, Capellian Cape, 1234, Yellow Trollo Plays, It's Raining Sky 3334, Mr. Bomble, was that Bomb Leipzig, sorry. Ethan of Caldovar, I'm sorry. Asi Ryan Vane, Investidom. FEK, we have a good amount as well, but I need to scroll to it. Goat Row, Holy Snizel, Lord 2521, Alpine Commander, Vandir, Otto, Ranger, Carson, Jazzy Farty Pant 2, JB Crips, Battle Axe 0012, Paisky, 33345, E-Rays, Fishes Rock Hard, Cactus, Zoo 71, The Silver TST, Dr. Jack Q, Dallum, Jose Porkies, Named Vinny, Sothful, Shiboki, Benny Boy 222, and Manner of Speaking. And then we're going to move on. That's all the promotions from all the regiments. I'm sorry, we're speed running. We're speed running and we're still up above 500. So you guys are doing what I said at the start. Amazing. Sapper recipients. I'm going to go through every regiment again, starting with Guard. Milk Cow Blues, Tank Invictus, Zordy PNG, W.K, Monkey Rat 990, Ol Ricky Low, Clearly Delta. For Enter 2, we have Danny BGTO, Clean Casper, Look at My Ice, Timzig. For Enter 9, we have, sorry if I butcher this, Faru Suterito? Sorry, Seal Rasty. For Enter 5, we have Kariasu 1, Oof 100H, Rodrigo 121304, Xiaoba, Siska, and R3D4KS HNS. For SSB, I believe it's the same sappers as before. Saddam, you can clarify. I mean, you're on stage, right? If you want to just clarify to your rankers, I don't know if it's the same. No pendants. Okay, awesome. Moving forward to FEK, we have a handful. Cactus 0071, Fizzled, Moon of Asia, The Silver TST, and Dallum. And then we're going to go back to Guard Corps, and we're going to start with the musicians. Nicoletti 2010, Gammon 1950, JJS 130927, LOL 6312, Subspace 14, DS Giat. For Enter 2, we have Osiris Valkyrus, Hue Z. For Enter 9, we have Tanker 9821, Macri Lucius. For Enter 5, we have Red Meatball, Crusted Toenail Biter, Kexol 857, and Isoletin 3. For FEK, we have no recipients for the musicians. I'm assuming it's either the existing ones or they'll add it later. Then moving forward, we have the Flag Bearer Pendant for starting with Guard Corps, J-Man 5513, Little, and Tom Sherman. Then Enter 2, Caramel Gamer 8. Enter 9, Star Wars Vito. Enter 5, Noiris X, R3D4 KS HNS. And FEK, we have what is that? E-Race, Fishes Rock Hard, Cool Guy 133642. Then for the Kill Pendant, starting with Guard Corps once again, Kyoko, Zordy PNG. Then for Enter 2, we have Danny BGTO, IP Umpy. Enter 9 has 2777015_HMS. Enter 5 has Noiris X and R3. Oh, I believe I got Enter 5's flag pendant wrong, so I'll repeat that. But for the Kill Pendant, it's Noiris X, R3D4 KS HNS, what I said last time. The flag pendant for Enter 5 is Sable Tiger 21, Gabriel Better, Robbie Z, and Bimba 659. Then for FEK Kill Pendant, we have one recipient, Moon of Asia. Now, lastly, we're going to go for Nobility, and then orders, and we'll be out of here. Nobility, we have Corvus Invicta, starting with Guard Corvus Invicta, Teapot, Beast, Kevin Boss, Tank, Avo, Kyoko, JJS, Kotick Max 23, Sprite Kingy, and Alpin, all to Ritter, and then Happy upgrade to Freiherr. And then for Enter 2, we have Look at My Ice to Ritter, Clean Casper to Ritter, Lennon Man to Ritter, Domino Valkyris to Ritter. For Enter 9, we have one recipient, Immorticus to Ritter. For Enter 5, we have three recipients, Warble S. Sturm to Ritter, Noiris X to Ritter, and Zed GFG to Ritter. For SSB, Sam, you gave me no nobility, bro. Damn. Add your nobility after or upgrade people. We'll announce it. It's not on the sheet. For FEK, we have a few recipients as well. Alpine Commander, Otto's a Great, Ranger Culture, Eggy, The Carson, Dr. Jack Hugh, Fishes Rock Hard, and Lord 2521, Alder Ritter. Saddam, if you have the list on hand, you can unmute and just call out your guys for nobility.
Okay, I got the list on hand. Alright, let's do this. So, Nale Pale, Named Yuri, and Ragnit up to Freiherr. Invest Valor, inducted. Just Bacon, inducted. Invest Daniel, inducted. Sammy 45, inducted. And MySky 73, inducted.
Alright, is that it? Awesome. Okay, moving forward, last thing, guys, we're gonna go to orders, and I'm sorry I'm rushing so hard. We could spend more time if we didn't have a battle, but we have one like right now. So we have the Order of Merit. Order of Merit is our third order in the list of the hierarchy, and essentially it's for yeah, I know. I just want to be there and have time. essentially, we just give this out to people that, really work hard in their communities. They show a lot of effort, and it's something that I don't really struggle to give out. I like to give this medal out to people that actually work hard and they show that effort, and I don't try to be too picky like I do with the Black Eagle, for example. So to call this out, you don't have to come front and center. I'm just going to call out your names. Ragni TXT, Warble S. Sturm, Damix, Named Yui, Tacobot, Landonman, Beast, Happy Atheist, Mr. British Duck, Cowan Boss, Clarence Hedge, Lucky Atheist, Manner of Speaking. And that's all for order of merit. Then we have the next tier of orders, and that's going to be the Order of the Red Eagle. We have 5 recipients this time, so it's a lot more than last time. Last time it was only 2. We have Lord 2521, Goat Row, Gazed, Mist, and Secret. These 5 people are receiving the Order of the Red Eagle. And this can also include like developers and people that also work really hard to help the nation continue. For the Black Eagle, we have no recipients, not yet. And lastly, this is the only one that we're gonna have people come front and center for. And this is the Order of St. John. If you guys can see Aaron Z at the front, he has this black hood and he has a cool eagle. And Clarence, this is what you guys get to be dripped out in with the St. John Order. And we'll be giving these uniforms now, or these uniforms, sorry. And so whenever you go into battles and stuff, you can wear these uniforms whenever, despite whatever your CO has other people wearing. You can always wear the St. John uniform. So, top to bottom, front and center, Nally Pally, Slav Cannon 47, Clash of Clan Master 111, or Holy Snozel, I don't know, I can't say your new name, bro. Yin Yan 77, JJS 130927, Signar, Goat Row, and Macri Von Lucius. Front and center. Jeez. It's lagging, isn't it? You guys are all gonna be inducted, so you get to wear this, not your commander uniform, whatever it is, bro. Wear the St. John one, start LARPing. Boom, boom, boom. I think and Clarence can slap you on the shoulder with his stupid sword. Here you go, Macri. JJ, you're not getting it. Go back. Yeah, I know. JJVD came up instead. All right. So I think is Signar here? Signar should be here. He's not? Okay, interesting. And everyone else got it. Awesome. So you guys basically just got blessed by Clarence with the sword. I have to keep it quick. You guys are really, really core people of your communities, and it's really important that you guys stay in the nation to be awesome and LARP and show how cool the uniform is. To go back to your spots. All right. Go to your spots. Love you guys so much. All right. That's everything. It still took us almost 40 minutes to do this, so womp womp. But now we're going to organize everything. So everyone, let's get a quick chant for the ceremony. We rallied 520. That's awesome. Everyone control Q. Let's get for the fatherland on 3. 1, 2, 3. Chant. And artillery, do you have your shots ready? Jump. Yes? Okay, let's fire those in 5 seconds, okay? I'm going to count down. On 1, you'll fire. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right, that's fire. That was fire. All right, let's have the people on stage. You all can unmute. Let's try to organize this Grenadier thing real quick. We all have Grenadier companies, right? Everyone has their own Grenadier companies. We are going to move these Grenadier companies to the map and the side. We are fighting Sync Core specs. There's 2 servers, and there's 7 lines that are being deployed. It is not Spanish River. I'm going to go find it.
I can say the maps for you if you want.
Oh, do you have it? Okay, start with the first server and what lines. List out the lines that are going there and the side.
In our 2 guards to foos, in our 5 grands, in our 4, and in our 2 grands, you guys are going to Wagram 18, and then FEK grands, in our 9 grands, and then SSB grands, you guys are going to Wagram 5.
And I would just try to choose any side and then figure it out after you move. Just do defenders or attackers, doesn't matter. But everyone move your Gren companies over. If you have some staff in the Foos lines and such, you can organize that afterwards and get them in your lines. The caps are 20, NR2 is 22. I think GCF has a higher cap too. But we'll see when we get into the battles. We're going to start doing that. Everyone else, if you were not in the Grencore battle, I love you guys so much. You guys did amazing. And there is actually one thing I did miss for the SSB Cav folks, but you guys will see that in probably the next battle. But it's a new uniform, so you guys have been doing really good, so I'm going to give that out afterwards. But move your companies. We don't have time, unfortunately. I can't finish that last part. So everyone go back to your stages. COs call out your guys.
Guards of Foos, go to...
Yeah.
Go to Evil War Room. Evil War Room.
NL5
Evil
go
War Room.
to
Back
NL5.
to Evil War Room. Specs to MGVC. Specs to
We'll do our
MGVC.
giveaway in
And our 2
Munster.
specs go to the front. And our 2 specs go to the front.
Frycore, go to Frycore, even the Jaegers. We're gonna do our
Rangers
group.
to
Never
Ranger
mind, back to
School.
our
Rangers
stage.
to Ranger School.
Enter 9 to enter 9.